Hi, it's Chris with My Way Naturally, and I'm back again. And today I'm here with Dr. Matthew Bernd, who I'm very excited to be with. It's so great to see you.
Nice to see you.
This guy is loaded with knowledge. He is a chiropractor, a nutritionist, and also an athlete. The man knows the body. He knows nutrients. He is loaded with information. And so I have him here today to talk a little bit about our My Way Naturally products. He's using them in his practice. And how's that working for you?
Well, Chris, it's working really well. I've had a lot of great results clinically with our patients, and what's neat to see is our reorder rate is through the roof. We are seeing a lot of patients, unbeknownst to me, coming into the office and getting it from the front desk. So people feel really, really good on the product.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I know I had a client text me this week, and she just kind of summed it up. She said, I love this stuff. It helps me stay in control so that, she's able to stick with her plan.
Yeah.
So it's not magic, but it definitely cuts the appetite, gives that good energy. If you had some tips as far as your patients were concerned, as far as weight loss, just a quick tip, what would you say as far as helping them to stick with their plan or giving them a little added edge?
Well, it always helps if they're taking a supplement that helps balance their body, and that's what My Way does. It's an adaptogen, and it helps the body really assimilate and adapt to a positive environment, which includes exercise and a proper healthy eating plan, and it also helps with sleep regulation and just regulating the body's natural functions.
So tell me a little bit more about the sleep regulation and the correlation that they found in studies now as far as how that works for weight loss.
Good question, Chris. We know now with studies, and that's the beauty of our time now, is that we've got such good documentation on every aspect that this product encompasses. One is which is sleep. We know that deep REM sleep, which happens predominantly before midnight, yes. It's called our circadian rhythms, and our circadian rhythms are kind of our natural sleep patterns. And we've gotten away from our natural sleep patterns with our stressful lifestyles and so forth. But sleep, our deep REM sleep, we know that our body is recovering in its maximum rate. And we know that our body is producing what we call growth hormone when we sleep as well. So it really boosts our metabolism. So sleep is a very, very important component to the whole weight loss.
So what you're saying is then we've got to get that good night's sleep.
Absolutely.
In order to keep our bodies burning throughout the night.
Critical portion of it. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, that's why we have our Living the Dream product. It's a liquid. It's fantastic. They take it right before they go to bed, and it just helps them get into that deep sleep. So a lot of people are under stress right now, and it's hard to get them to wind down and get a full night's sleep. So
and stress is another key word too. Stress, with the body can play havoc on the body. One of which is it produces what we call cortisol, which is a hormone that's released from our adrenal glands, and that happens under stressful situations. And cortisol levels have been associated with fat deposition, so belly fat and so forth. That generally is considered stress fat, if we will.
Right.
And we know that fat cells, or we used to think that fat cells were just fat cells, adipose tissue. But with science today, we know that there is immune cells within our fat cells. So it's very, very important that we regulate our body weight and in our lean muscle mass and get the fat off of our bodies for proper immune health as well.
Just to stay healthy in general.
Absolutely. So not only is it weight loss, but it's also strengthening the immune system as well.
Great. Well, do you have any tips for someone that's trying to lose weight, is busy, as a chiropractor? Is there any simple things that you would suggest for someone to do?
Absolutely. Keyword is I'm a chiropractor. So I'm naturally going to say posture is very, very important.
How am I doing?
Fantastic. I want people to walk around like they're squeezing a tennis ball between their shoulder blades. And in doing so, what it does is it helps us breathe deeper, okay? And with better oxygen perfusion, we get better cellular energy as a result of it. We are going to feel more like getting out running and going out walking and hiking and being outdoors and being more active, which we know enhances our metabolism.
So that's a simple thing that people can start practicing right away, whether they're in the car driving or sitting at their desk.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the goal this week. We're going to work on our posture. We're going to take those deep breaths. We're going to squeeze that tennis ball between our
shoulder blades.
I call them wings.
Yeah.
Our shoulder blades, and let's work on that. I mean, I think sometimes just improving that posture gives us that instant result of feeling thinner and looking thinner and holding that core tighter.
You bet.
It's a great way to fit in a little bit of exercise when we're really not doing anything.
That's right. And you know, Chris, we don't need a gym to exercise. Some of the best workouts I've ever had have been with a chair and maybe a therapy ball. That's all it takes, and there's so many things we can do to constantly be enhancing our metabolic demand with exercise anywhere we are.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us today. Your information is invaluable, and you're awesome.
Well, thanks. Thank you for having me. Thanks for building my ego. I appreciate that. And thanks for formulating my way.
Well, thanks for helping.
I look forward to using it in the future for both myself and my practice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Dr. Matt.